after being scratched by radioactive buckthorn, bitten by a radioactive emerald ash borer, and periodically slipping and falling into radioactive recycling bins, mild-mannered Johnny Burnsville was transformed into Sustainability Man. Now faster than compost, taller than a rain barrel, and more powerful than an LED light bulb, Sustainability Man uses his sustain ability to seek out sustainable resources, energy efficiency, and green programs.
I am Sustainability Man. I have come to Burnsville in search of green projects and sustainable resources. Today, I am joined by Dakota County Environmental Specialist Jenny Kedward. Jenny, thank you so much for joining me today.
Here.
Now, our sustainability boys and girls at home may be wondering, what are we doing in a kitchen? And no, it's not to have a tasty sandwich before today's show, although that sounds like it would hit the spot, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
But it is to talk about food, specifically wasted food, and the things that you and your team at Dakota County are doing to help us reduce our food waste and save the food. Could you please tell us more about the Save the Food campaign?
Of course, I'd be happy to. So I know I was surprised to learn that over 40% of all the food we have in America gets thrown away. 40%. So we know that we don't only waste money, a lot of money when we throw out food, we waste water, energy, transportation, labor on food that just doesn't get eaten. In fact, over almost a fifth of all of our land, our agricultural water, energy, it just gets used for food that to grow food we don't even eat.
Now, you've touched on it a bit, but Sustainability Man has been blown away by some of the statistics around wasted food. The sheer amount, the money spent, the resources wasted. Could you please give us a snapshot of just how wasteful we really are?
Yeah, it really hits home when we talk about how much we're spending on food we just toss in the trash. So if average family of 4, we waste $1,500 a year on food we just throw away. I would like $1,500, I don't know about you. And not only that, we waste all the time and energy storing it in our households, and then we have to figure out what to do with it later.
What kind of things are you doing to try and help our sustainability boys and girls at home be more mindful about their food habits?
Well, we know we weren't always wasteful. We waste about 50% more now than we did in the 70s. So we know we can change our habits. Dakota County knows that we need to raise awareness about this issue and to provide tools for households to do better. So we partnered with the Ag Council and Natural Resources Defense Council for a nationwide campaign called Save the Food.
Dun, da, da, da.
It's very exciting. You're gonna see a lot more education in our communities. So you'll be seeing a lot more of us around the county in doing classes, film showings, at booths and events, and you can follow us for the Save the Food campaign on our website.
Now finally, if this were a lost cause, you would not be working so hard to help us change our ways. What are some tips that we can start today to help us reduce our food waste?
I'm glad you asked. We can actually do so much at home, and we know consumers overall are actually the biggest wasters of all food. Besides restaurants and cafeterias and schools, we actually waste the most. So we need to start changing our habits at home. The first thing you need to do is actually track what you toss. So take 2 to 4 weeks and actually write down on a scrap piece of paper or use our handy guide on our website and actually track what am I throwing out and why, and even how much did it cost me. And you can actually get a sense of what you're doing at home. Then, once you actually know, okay, we need to store better or we need to plan our meals better. There's so many resources for you. So plan out your week, maybe 3 or 4 meals you'll need to plan, then actually go to the store with a list in hand. You'll avoid all the so-called deals and you'll be in and out faster, you'll save money, and you'll feel more empowered. Also, we know that we lose a lot of food in the back of the fridge. I don't know about you, but I definitely do.
I've lost plenty.
Yes, it's very sad. So a tip we have is actually making a shelf or a box in. Do you have one, Mr. Sustainability?
We have one right here.
Wonderful. So you can actually make an Eat Me First box. with all the foods the half-eaten foods or things you need to finish up, and you'll note it, look in that box first before going and opening more. Also, I know a lot of my friends and family don't like leftovers, but I actually see leftovers as opportunities not to cook and to reinvent and be creative. Apps and websites like allrecipes.com.
My favorite website. I have it bookmarked.
Really? Me too. It's one of my favorites. And Big Oven let you search by ingredients instead of just searching recipes. So you can definitely bookmark those and they're your go-tos every time you need a meal plan.
Jenny, Kedward, excellent advice. Thank you so much for joining me here today.
you.
Now, my sustainability sense is telling me that I must be off. But remember, until next time, you too can use your sustainability.